back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
I'll tell you once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down. You wanna stay out with your fancy friends.
Welcome back. Daily show smacking you in the face on this Wednesday morning. 10:33 is the time. We got Wes, PJ in studio. How are we doing today?
Good.
At least it stopped raining.
It's
Finally.
Oh my goodness. Needed a kayak to get into work yesterday. This is a really great event. Pints and Perishables in honor of Blake's birthday is going to be coming down the pipeline. And Wes, let's just start off right off the bat. When is the event and how can we participate?
the food drive starts Friday. It's Friday evening, 3 to 6, and then again Saturday morning, 9 to noon. We'll also have a mobile blood drive there Saturday morning. Blake's birthday's tomorrow, and as impactful as he was when he was alive and helping people, we thought, what better way than to do something to help others? And so we started this blood drive last year. We collected 4,200 pounds of food.
Wow.
We sent it to the Crisis Food Center, the Women's Ministry Center, Jerseyville Churches, and then the Boys and Girls Club. So we hope this year we can, go from 4,200 pounds to, 4,500 pounds, 5,000. Let's fill up the
Hell with
trailers.
that, 8,400 pounds.
let's
Let's
go
double
for it.
that
I'm
number
all
up.
for it.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
Well, and when we were talking about this last year, I mean, what better way to honor, Blake and his birthday than, doing something like this, which is really just seems like to me, from all accounts, the embodiment of who he was as a person, a community-focused event in all facets. And blood right now is so needed.
Right.
So to be able to pull that off, and I mean, we were trying to talk about it a little bit before, but I mean, blood drives are not easy.
No, there's a lot of paperwork that goes into them, but hopefully this year we start off small, and next year we can do that blood drive bigger, better, and really fill the banks.
And now, this time around the Horn, Boys and Girls Club are going to be the recipients of the
They'll
food
be
drive?
recipients along with a couple other.
Really cool.
Yeah. So.
Well, PJ, fill me in on the Boys and Girls Club side of things, and also just kind of the connection that you have. I mean, it seems like really a personal way to collaborate in a way that helps so many kids in this region.
Sure. Yeah. Obviously, Wes and Blake and I all played soccer
Right.
there at Alton High. Your dad being our coach as well. So,
Many a trash cans kicked on Gordon.
oh
Moore's
yeah,
sidelines.
very much so. So yeah, there's that personal connection there with Blake and Wes, and just with Mustache
Yeah.
March. And so as far as the Boys and Girls Club go, last year, like Wes said, we were one of the many recipients from the items collected during the food drive. We have about 250 kids enrolled in the program, the after-school program right now, and usually probably average around 130 or 140 that actually show up every single day there. And obviously after school, they're there.
That's incredible.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids there.
Wow.
A lot of kids there. And usually every year for registration, there's a line out the door. And unfortunately, sometimes we can't get every single kid registered because it just fills up. So with that being said, they have an after-school program that they get fed snacks and drinks and things of that nature. So a lot of what was donated by Mustache March from the food drive was given, used for the kids. Also, we have a pantry out front of the Boys and Girls Club that basically is used to we keep it stocked for homeless individuals in the area that can come by at any time, day or night, and grab stuff out of there as much as they want. Unfortunately, as soon as it's stocked, it usually gets depleted pretty quickly, which is good that people are using it, but we always need more.
Well, it showcases the larger need that's out there right now. And I mean, and this 10 times better than me, just being out in the community and knowing some of the folks that are struggling too.
Sure.
And, just from when I had the delivery business before I sold it, there's folks that don't have front doors still in this
Sure.
community in different parts near, the sunny side areas and things that
Absolutely.
I was seeing kids that didn't eat for a long time. And during, school, thank goodness Alton School District during COVID, was still trying to at least bring one meal a day out to these
Right.
kids because they weren't eating. And so to have this powered by the Mustache March for PD really is a full circle moment that goes so much farther beyond just this one event, really.
Yeah, I mean, when we delivered food last year, we were told that one of the food banks helps at least 250 families a week.
A week.
Yeah, and I mean, we had a trailer full to them, and they said it'd last like 3 days. And I mean, we had a lot of food, so that was really eye-opening at how bad things really, really are and you don't see.
Yeah.
So, and I forgot to mention, and I want to make sure to get a shout out to the Roxana Junior High. They did a food drive this year, and they were challenged to fill up the back of a police car. They filled it up and another truck, and they'll be they'll be delivering that Friday afternoon. So big shout out to Miss Meeks over there. She's part of the Mustache March now, and she's done a phenomenal job with the food drive this year.
What's that mean to both of you to see Mustache March just as a whole continue to grow the way that it has? I mean, because, and I told you this, Wes, and I told Tina this as well, is, last time we were on, it has the makings of not just a national, but I mean a much larger organization just because of the passion that you guys have, but also the fact that folks are willing, able, and ready to join and grow this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it all started, everybody knows how it started a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I think for me, personally, it's, these officers get a bad rap a lot of, and I'll say this all the time, and I'm probably repeating myself, but these guys have a bad rap, and, they're human too. Their job requires them to do some things that, unfortunately is not fun for them. But so if we can show the community, hey, these guys are human, they want to help you just as much as you want the help, we're here. So
Well, to add on to that, Wes, I mean, it's that and some, because you're showing that we can help too,
Right.
and just like some of those donations that you all have made to various police departments around the Riverbend, especially in Jerseyville with, was it Canines last year, or was it Ballistic Fest in Jerseyville?
Last year it was warm or cold weather.
Cold weather apparel.
Yes,
But it's
yes.
things like that to where, that is a pretty good morale booster for somebody that's a part of the organization or that's helping one of these missions. You're going, hey, you know what?
Right.
I got to help, the police departments today in a specific county or region.
Right.
Why don't we do this? 10:40, can I take a quick break?
Yeah.
We'll pay a quick bill, come back with more about this, and see how we can help get to 82 or 84?
84.
84 to double up. 8,400 pounds of perishables. We're going to take a quick break. More Daily Show hits you on this Wednesday after this.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Times I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, knowing nothing's gonna change
10 foot.
what I am.
Damn. Sucker was loud. It's like some of the cars in the neighborhood. You know, the weirdest thing, I gotta say, I was at a stoplight by Jack in the Box yesterday, and you know, normally people don't know how the volume works in their car, but this was special, okay? I have never heard Night Fever bumping on a subwoofer at like the sound of a rocket ship. Could you imagine Night Fever with the subwoofers blowing out in your car? I mean, we have definitely, there's something changing in society, you know?
Absolutely.
You know, before we go back to the event for in honor of Blake's birthday, Boys and Girls Club has a lot of really great things that we can do to support the group throughout the year. And Tennies and Ties is normally a pretty big fundraiser. Now we're getting a little bit of a newer event.
Yep. So next Thursday, November 14th at 5:30 out at Lewis and Clark, we're having what's being called now the Mission Possible fundraiser. So we just changed names from Tennies and Ties to we wanted to try a new approach.
Yeah.
It's being labeled more of a friend raiser than So obviously, it's still that we're still there to raise money for the Boys and Girls Club, but just a different theme to it this year. So that's all that information is on the Boys and Girls Club Facebook page. If anybody wants to check it out, they can just go to the Facebook page and.
Well, let me ask you this. What's it like being with the Boys and Girls Club and really seeing how the organization works? Because, it's one of those where just like I kind of imagine Hainer and all these words, they're public institutions for so long that we kind of just think we know all what they do. But I'm sure being actively involved is such a different experience.
It is. A couple years ago, Al Womack, the executive director, he approached me, and I never really thought about it, and he came to me about it. And once I thought, it didn't take very long for me to think about, joining once he asked. And, being from Alton, born and raised in Alton, I just thought it would be, time to give back to my community that I've, been trying to do, since I've lived here my whole life. So it's a great experience, being able to see the kids, all these different events. Speaking of the Tennies and Ties, like the kids are there, going around, interacting with a lot of the adults there. And it's awesome to see them, and then you get to see that it's benefiting them directly. So it's been a great experience so far.
It's just, and Al does such a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
Just the whole crew does too.
Yeah.
And, Wes, it's got to be nice too for Mustache March and I guess the group as a whole to know that, when you're looking for organizations, the Boys and Girls Club not only checks every box, it does it and then some, and that your donations all for a great cause and going towards a great initiative.
Yeah, for sure. Blake was huge.
Yeah.
He would help a kid, he'd give him the last, dollar to his name if it was, to make a kid smile. After he, died, we heard all kinds of stories of crazy things he did for kids on scenes and stuff like that. Wow. So, some of these kids, this might be the only meal they have on the weekend is the one they take home on Friday or out of the box outside. So if we can help them at least have something to eat, then, that's,
You hit it right on the head,
right.
Wes. People don't realize that because we get stuck in our own worlds too much. But there are kids that really don't eat over the weekend if there's no food from school getting sent home sometimes. So it's really good to be aware of that. Now we want to get to 8,400 pounds. I think we can do this. I really do. I am getting a little bit chippy on a Wednesday morning, but we're going to get this article out and we're going to take this and run with it. So what can we donate? What can we bring with us?
Any non-perishable food item. If there's feminine hygiene products, stuff like that, bring it. It will get it to the right people. If you can't come, send us a message. One of us would gladly come pick it up for you. I know APT, Alton Physical Therapy, is taking donations for us until
really cool.
in the office this week.
Steve's been a great asset. Really just fantastic.
Yeah, Steve's a great guy. I'm glad he started it. So many years ago. Also, if you have a trunk full and you can't unload, we'll have people at the trailer unloading for you, so you don't even have to get out of your car.
This is wonderful. Really wonderful. And now, if someone wants to support this, but you never know, life happens, they're out of town or they see this late, can they make a monetary donation?
Yeah, we have Venmo, we have PayPal. If you go to our Facebook page or even our website, you should find the links to all that there.
really great. And now, are you guys planning to do this next year again as well?
Yeah, this my goal is to make this annual. So
man, Wes, you're putting the work in. You guys are putting the work in.
Let's keep doing it.
Bigger and better every year.
And what I think is truly wonderful about this is, and I mean this just from hearing you, it's not just an event with somebody's name on it. It's an event that truly ties into to who he was as a person.
Right, exactly.
And I just think you guys are doing this right, and that's such a great note to make. Now, you guys can stop by with your 8,400 pounds of non-perishables from 3 to 6 p.m. On Friday, November the 8th. It is wild to say November the 8th is in 2 days. At 3550 College Avenue, that's the home of Alton Physical Therapy. You can also go on November the 9th, which is a Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12. Canned goods and that mobile blood drive, but that's pretty much all but full up, which is a great problem to have.
Right.
You guys are kicking ass in this event.
We're trying.
PJ, before I let you go, anything else we need to talk about from Boys and Girls Club or anything you're working on, man?
Just like I said, the Mission Possible dinner, and then we will have our event around Christmas time where we take the kids shopping. So
that's a really cool thing.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. So we really look forward to that one every year. So just keep an eye out on the Facebook page, and we'll have events posted on there.
Really cool. Wes, anything else to talk about today?
No, I hope to see everybody Friday,
all right,
Saturday.
I got one question for you then before we go. Who got the biggest berating from Greg Nasello on the sideline?
Ooh, that's probably me. Being a defender is probably me.
Oh, there you go.
I did hear recently that the legend has it that the sinkhole at Gordon Moore was caused by all the clipboards that he actually threw on the ground, and that finally that was the reason because of all the times he threw it down. So, and it was right where his bench was. So I can't say that it wasn't because of that. So.
You heard it here first.